some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sooners will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. On the run, it's Pringle. Inside the 45. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown time.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run it out of the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout?
There he goes. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. Oh, what a cut. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. He's putting his defense on alert early.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Steps away to find some room. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this. Got some room to run. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
To the ground. He's got it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Alabama pushing the tempo. Let's talk about Alabama. As most everyone knows by now, he'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it inside the 15. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Russell. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch.
Trying to take it back. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've had great quarterbacks, but if you don't have guys outside that are going to make plays, obviously it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
And back to the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. The inside handoff. Picks up the first down. Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. Running to Green. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Try to get it to the edge. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Now adjusting. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. He'll start this drive firing. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. What momentum you get when the defense comes out with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. One final play before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Going to take a shot. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Let's talk about Alabama. By the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have 2 teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Russell. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Kearney. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Off play action. Throwing right. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Sooners are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. And it's his fourth interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Crimson Tide been deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical.
Gonna let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the first and 10. Leaves it with the back. Finds some fresh air. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. What a performance this guy is turning in. You know, Derrick Henry had a great 2,000-yard season, bunch of 150-yard games. This guy's looking like that right now.
And if you're comparing it,
just steamrolling the defense. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
so nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting to the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Under fire. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. And they can't make the connection.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. And it's caught inside the 15.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Alabama pushing the tempo. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it, matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the 1st down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble.
That's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Shoots it to the left. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking left. Got his man downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the uprights. Good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at the...
And he's still running after the move. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
This time it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Puts it out of the air. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Using his legs to buy some time. Complete to the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He's going to run it. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up with it.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He goes in for the 2, and we have a 10-point game. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hampton. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Gets it past the marker. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown time. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over San Diego State. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to count. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Finds his back in the middle. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Thomas. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws for the tight end. And that one falls in.